Oh, just let me, That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home, but my balls keep telling me to let me, oh, just let me, That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home.
These are my favorite shows. Yeah, broadcasting live from the heart of Europe. This is the most badass YouTube broadcast in all the known land. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tommy C, and this is Shop at the Point. My point men today are none other than Jeff the Huffman and Nick from Wales. We need a nickname for you. Your fucking name's
Nick from Wales. What the fuck is Nick from Wales?
Nick from Wales. God damn.
This guy's Welsh, you know.
Why don't
Yeah, if you guys got something, put it in the chat. What should Nick's nickname be?
Yeah.
Oh god, don't say that. Don't do that.
Nick the Dick.
Don't do that. Whoa.
Yeah,
No,
I
that
think
was
so.
before.
All right. Here's the deal. We've done two of these before, and they're my favorite. And I don't get it. Well, I don't know if I get enough of them because I'm not big enough. I get a lot of hate, but it's a lot of fuck you, I hope you die. You know? But I'm going to address. Well, Jeff compiled them like he did during the Catch 33 incident when I pissed off absolutely everybody, and I defend myself. And then Nick, if he sees fit, can jump in my ass. So that's the way we're gonna do this. And historically, these have been my favorite shows. I think they've done rather well by my standards. And we'll deal with it accordingly. Okay, I've taken some crap about the Boogie stuff, but I think overall it was pretty good. My thing is Boogie, he came out with another video today, and he explicitly stated again that memes, criticism, jokes are not the type of harassment that he's talking about. Certainly I fall into that category. Most of the criticism that I could see was really based on your meme. Your delivery. And I don't even think that's fair for the most part. This is my opening statement, and Jeff's going to go to work. I don't really think that's fair the most because, A, I have been mean in the past, and I was harshly critical of Boogie. Harshly critical, which he 150% deserved. He's not above reproach. Just ask him. He seems to be handling this reasonably well. I thought his reply video was, I don't know, and artful damage control, if you ask me. But I mean, and the reason it was good, it's not because it was just ingenuous. It was good because there are some reasonably good points in there, and there are some stuff that I can't refute. I don't necessarily believe, but I can't refute. So here we go. Here's the criticism. Shoot. Go ahead.
All right, here we go. The first one is from Friendly Soviet. I see where you're coming from, Tommy, but honestly, you went too hard on Boogie.
Okay.
It's obvious he's a weak person and has struggled with personal issues and confidence his whole life. He can't help but cave to people with stronger personalities than him. It's sad, but I can't blame him.
All right. We're kind of in agreement here, Friendly Soviet. But here is my argument. I didn't even make the argument that he's a coward. I think the behavior was cowardly, but it is understandable due to the condition. My problem is, this is not him being wishy-washy on a YouTube drama thing, which he has been in the past, which he admitted today's video that he's wishy-washy in the past. My problem is that this platform is too important. It has to do with cyberbullying, has to do with free speech. He's not the man for the job. That was the criticism. I also went on to say that he could be the man for the job, that I believed it was possible. I really don't buy 100%. I buy Boogie is a public figure, whether he likes it or not. Certainly he is. And he's also entered the political fray of YouTube, whether he knows it or not. And I think that he does. You cannot enter that environment, that stage, and not be able to take hard criticism or sort of just lay down for people that would bully you into their way of thinking. And I think his statements on cis male stuff, basically apologizing for his ethnicity, which is unbelievable. Nobody should have to apologize for that, showed that. Now, but in fairness, Boogie said he got all his talking points out, that he was just trying not to be rude. I said that yesterday. I can't prove one way or another. I just have a little trouble believing it. That's it. That's all. That's all. I don't think he's the man for the job, and I'm saying you are not the man for the job because of stuff that you can't help, like PTSD. It's too important. It's too important, and I believe you will and have been used to further their anti-free speech narrative. And I think that's what cyberbullying is really about. Not for Boogie. He's sincere. but he's also weak by his own admission, not mine. I said, look, you fucked this up, but let's go on and get him. Come on, boy. But if he's not equipped for that, somebody else needs to go. This is too important. It's too important to the platform. It's too important to free speech on the platform. Sorry. I don't think he's the man for the job. That's simply it. Otherwise, I didn't call him fat. I didn't go on. I didn't say he was a horrible person. I said he fucking blew it. And stand by it. Jeff? Or actually, excuse me. No, Nick. Anything to add?
Nick,
Nick.
There's one thing I was thinking about as well on that. So you say he's not the right man for the job. I don't think he could ever be the right man for the job because of the way he's too anxious at the moment. Unless he can get over his anxiety, he's not going to be. But the thing I was wondering now is the fact that he wanted to get his point out. So what would you suppose he'd do in this situation when he found out that she's on the panel? He wanted to get his points across, but he didn't want to, he's scared of confrontation. What would you suppose he does in that situation?
All right, I don't think he this is where it was. I don't believe he thinks the people he was on the board with were malicious. I think I compared Anita Sarkeesian to a neo-Nazi and an extremist and a Ku Klux Klansman. I would not share the stage unless I was there to goof on them and make them look ridiculous with somebody like that, because you can only serve or any kind of like extremist type thinking, Nazis. I'm not going to help their cause. I'm only there to damage them. And I don't really I don't think he puts Anita in that particular category. So if that be the case, just on that alone, you walk. I'm sorry, I am not going to be on platform with her because I'm not going to support her extremist ideas. All right, that's one way to look at it. The second way to look at it is I am not personally equipped. I'm not personally equipped. I don't know what's going to happen. I don't want to get pushed out. I have to exit. Those are the two things that I would do on those particular things. I'll tell you what I would do that I would. Here's one thing I do. If you've noticed, I've never went after the skeptic community. Never. There's been dramas over there. You know why? I don't know if I'm equipped. These guys have college educations. They're a lot brighter than me. Some of them went to the equivalent side. I don't know if I'm equipped. And I'm not going to freaking criticize them when I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. And I'm not saying Boogie doesn't
try, though.
It depends on the scenario. Well, look, I'm not going after Boogie on how to build a YouTube channel and a career. There's where you shut up and listen. That's where you shut up and listen. But as far as this is something that I feel that I have a valid opinion on. Standing up on this is an important issue. This is a person that is disdain for free speech, disdain for criticism. And she's everything that Boogie isn't, including decent. So, no, I think on those, he could have backed out for any one of two reasons. And here's another thing. He mentioned in his last video that he just had gastric bypass, and they told him not to go.
Right,
I don't know if that, I mean,
I don't know that either.
There is a part of me that says, wow, that's kind of brave. But I don't know, man, you're 42 years old, you got a wife. I don't know if that's worth the cyberbullying thing. And it's certainly not worth it if you're put with people that will only take advantage of you. What was that tweet I keep seeing? I retweeted it today. Best mom ever from Japan. Part of the Gamergate movement. I'm going to paraphrase. He said something like, you put a real victim on a stage with actual abusers, of course the abuser is going to dominate. And Blue Firefly said yesterday in the chat, and I didn't think of it at the time, that's why he was there. I just don't think he belongs there. And I don't find the argument that he has PTSD or any other kind of thing as a relevant argument, because that means everybody has to walk on sticks. That doesn't work that way in the real world. Especially, it's like, can you imagine, look, you can't run a marathon if you don't have legs. Because you're literally not equipped for it. He's not equipped for this. His heart's in the right place. That's it. That's the way I'd answer that. Jeff, what else? Hit me harder.
All right, this is from All right, I'll hit you harder. This is from. We'll go to this one then. JDM12983675309. You sound like such a smug little prick. Not sure why anyone would watch you.
What? Me either. I totally agree with that, guys. Next.
You got you.
Yeah.
All right.
There you go.
All right, this is from this next one's from Tom Roberts.
Hold on a sec. I got a donation. Do you like gay pancakes? No. And I don't like. Well, thanks for the money. Well, go ahead.
What's
Jeff.
a gay pancake? Is that a crepe?
Yeah, it's a crepe. Go ahead.
All right, Tom Roberts says there's a big difference between completely changing your position and editing the phrasing so it has a better impact with who you are talking to. Since Boogie did the latter, I don't see the problem. It's nice to see someone on YouTube actually plan ahead.
And he lost. I addressed that, and he still lost. That's kind of my whole point. You're never ever going to. You're always in the wrong, and you're always in the wrong for a reason, so you can be moved. It's not about being right. It's about power. You're on a stage with a person that only seeks to gain political power, not equality, not trying to get to the bottom of a serious issue. She only wishes to gain political power. When she is criticized, she pulls the victim card. And I do not believe for a minute when she all of a sudden became reasonable with him, it was for any other reason than fear that Boogie's victim card would outweigh her. I don't think that's the way intellectuals should go about things. Who's the bigger victim? I don't think that's the way to do it. I think a forceful and sometimes harsh debate is the best way to handle that. Not, I got it more fucked up than you, and you can't say anything to me because you don't know me. And that's the teenage girl defense. You don't even know me, man. Doesn't matter. You imagine as an Iraq veteran. Wow, thank you, $5. G'day, mate. You can turn the lights on for Nick. Yeah, I've been meaning to yell at him for that. Nick lives in a hole in London. I don't know if I can do anything about it.
Right under the airport.
Do you live in Whitechapel by any chance?
Fuck no.
Yeah, it's always been a shithole. That's where Jack the Ripper killed all his people. That's where I want to go. Yeah, that's where Jack the Ripper killed everyone. Yeah, it's an old Irish neighborhood. All right, Nick, your turn.
On that one, I pretty much agree with you on that one, to be honest. I don't think there's anything major I can disagree on.
Of course, because I'm always right. I'm
Nah,
always right.
No.
What's your girl?
See that he agreed with Tommy. Yeah, now go after him.
Yeah.
Say he contributes nothing.
You just lost a chromosome.
How do you spell it again? How do you spell chromosome?
Hey, big scary one. If you want to come in, fucking challenge me. You're more than welcome to.
You want me to read his criticism?
Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
Big scary long one. My criticism. This is a long one. All right. 1. Anita isn't the KKK, not even a relatable or good analogy. 2. Jeff is just reciprocating everything that comes out of your mouth once again. You can't spell fucking chromosome, but you can put reciprocating in there.
Go ahead.
3. Boogie had this plan for a while. People went to the panel solely just to see him. It wouldn't work if someone else did it instead of him.
Which leads into my belief that he was used. Because I don't think there wasn't too many people clapping for Anita when the whole crew was goofing on her in the Q&A section. But go ahead, Jeff.
4, he has horrible anxiety. Coming from someone who's had it, it is hard to overcome, and none of you would understand how that feels. I do work with a girl who has anxiety, and she's not afraid to get confrontational at all.
Irrelevant and red herring. Would it be fair to say, for me, as an Iraq veteran,
everybody's
that
different.
You can't have an opinion on the war because you weren't a soldier? Well, I can't have an opinion on how to behave yourself on a panel because you have an anxiety problem? That's ridiculous.
You're just going to have a different perspective on it based on whether you've been to the war. If you've been to the war, you're going to have a different perspective than people who haven't.
But the idea that I can't have an informed opinion, and honestly, to be honest with you, these aren't really criticisms in the sense that, I mean, it's just like, you don't know me. It's the teenage girl defense. You don't even know, man. You can't say anything. So it's a silencing tactic. You can't say anything because you haven't, and I don't know anything about cancer, too. I don't like it. Am I allowed to feel that way?
Yeah. People just thought you were being like unsympathetic. I think that's what they're saying.
Well, that's a style thing, and that's a style thing. If you don't like my style, Jeff knows the drill. Put your right hand up, move it up, upper right hand corner, click, click, click. There you go. You don't like my style. I said on Twitter, I'm gonna do this army style. I did, and I did it without hate. So fuck off. I got a bit softer on Boogie. And you know what? Big, scary, long one. I think you're a fraud. And I'll tell you why. You had absolutely no problem for months me taking apart people you don't like. The moment that I go after somebody that you do like, I do it in a respectful yet harsh manner, all of a sudden that makes me a lousy guy? Come on. You know better than that. Be fair. You know, I even put in my Twitter profile, no matter how big a fan you are, I will offend you eventually. You let yourself down on this. Does he have anything else? It's fraudulent. It's fake.
God, yeah.
Oh, I can make fun of Keemstar all I want, but I can't criticize and say he's not the man for the job because he has a disorder. I mean, that's ridiculous. It's okay. It's okay if I do it. It's okay if I do it to somebody he doesn't like. I don't know. That's kind of fraudulent if you ask me. But what else did he have to say?
He has anxiety, and he's not a confrontational guy. That's not a real.
He went on a panel. He went on a panel.
He's trying to overcome it, though.
Okay, I don't know if that's the best place to do it.
Oh yeah,
What's the right time to do it?
I don't know.
That's what we're saying.
That's exactly what we're saying. We think it's the best place to do it. Baby steps. Not Anita Sarkeesian. Jesus Christ. I want to learn how to dive.
There's more here.
Hold on a second. But think about this. I want to learn how to dive. I want to dive. I will go off a Mexican cliff first time. You know, no. You go on the small diving board.
You go in the kiddie pool.
Yeah, all right, fine.
Maybe not the kiddie pool.
So, like, I don't see how that's mean, you know?
Oh.
Go ahead. Nick gets it, according. You get it.
Oh, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Yeah.
And you got your chromosome back.
I did. 5. Boogie shouldn't have held his tongue, but he doesn't deserve to be mocked for at least having the guts to perform in front of a lot of people for a long time.
How did I mock him? Did I call him fat?
Yeah, you didn't call him fat.
I didn't call him fat. I didn't call him a coward.
You didn't call him 4 eyes with the glasses.
I didn't call him 4 eyes. I praised him on his on his. Give me the source. I need the source here. When you last a long time.
When you last a long time.
Yeah, like he lasts a long time on the platform. There's a really cute word I can't think of.
When you last a long time.
You're basically telling me I can't criticize that guy that was on a panel that was really politically charged. You can't. Your entire argument is you can't say anything because you're you. You know what? That's what I'm trying to get away from, and that's exactly why he doesn't belong there. You can't say because you're you and I'm me. That is the current social justice way to shut down debate. Boogie himself says I fall in the category of the people that aren't harassers and the people that aren't doing this is just harsh criticism. He may not agree with it. And some of it he's turned around in his last video of what happened at VidCon, the one that came out. He said that some of the things he said was stupid. He's wrong and he hadn't got enough sleep. He just wanted to get up and spit. Well, it's never a good time. And it opened him up to a lot of criticism. He's going to be fine. 30,000 sub channel and losing is not going to fucking hurt him. But I'm glad he got wind of it. From what I understand, he did. Anything else, Jeff?
6. None of us are perfect. Every single person has held our tongue at least once in our life. He knew if she lost it, it would have been a disaster, and the fans would have been heartbroken if he didn't show. Not everyone is built the same and has the same edgy humor as others. He tried being a gentleman even.
Who said that? Man. Who said that in the last? You ignored me then. I said that not everybody's like me. Said it word for fucking word. So why are you reiterating my talking points? Not everybody's like me. I know that. It doesn't make him a bad person. I'm not up here, hey, be tough talker, you're a fucking pussy, get out of my way. I'm not doing that. You're putting me in that light. It's not fair. Because it's not true. I want Boogie to go up there, but not with his current arsenal. That's all I'm saying. Doesn't make me a bad person, doesn't make me him a bad person. That's it. Next.
Oh, and the analogy and how he ties this all together.
Oh.
You wouldn't diss a 7-foot black guy with friends in prison.
Oh, that's so ridiculous. Right, no kidding. Oh. I wouldn't jump in the water in fucking Australia with a bunch of sharks either, you fucking rocket scientist.
Whoa, why not?
See, you're a pussy. You're just like Boogie. What else?
All right, this is from JB. I think that
sounds like such butthurt fan shit. And like I said, this is a supporter of mine that doesn't mind when I've been brutal. I've brought, in retaliation, I brought their families into it. I've cut people in fucking half. I've said I fucked their mothers, and you laughed. You laughed at Nick Cash. You laughed at Keemstar. You laughed at David is Gaming, but not Boogie. You're a fraud. You got a double standard. Go ahead, Jeff.
He does mention about an hour ago too. Adding on
You're a
to
fraud. You're a fraud.
Yeah.
You're a fraud. Sorry.
He does say that he's a fan.
Well, I was a fan of his. I always liked him, but I'm a bad guy because I hit somebody he likes. Because the guy has a disability who I do have a lot of empathy for. I just don't want the guy with no legs running the marathon. Call me crazy. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right, this is from JB. I think that even though he did not verbally stand up to Anita, the fact that you can see his decency and Anita's lack thereof accomplished something in and of itself.
Might be right. It might be right. Yes, but his decency was never in question yesterday. That's the only thing I can say to that. Yeah. I don't think cowardice is the right word here. He just didn't go to battle with all the tools, and he may not be equipped for it. But if that's something I do believe, and I said that opening the show yesterday, I do believe that he has this problem. I do. I don't think it's fake. I don't think it's a victim card. I don't think it's virtue signaling. I don't think it's anything of those. I don't even think, like his fans are doing for him, is a means to shut down debate. He's not doing any of those things his fans are. All right? I do believe that, but it doesn't mean that that's a good choice for somebody going up there, and I don't want to see him used. And I think one of the ways not to get him used is to call him out and say, hey, bud, you're being used. And unless you toughen up, you really don't belong on the stage. I can't toughen up. Get off the stage. That's all I'm saying. But you're mean and mocked him. Really? Yeah. I heard Billy had a good stream about it, and I apologize to Billy and everybody else. I didn't get a chance to watch it. I didn't get any nasty grams from it, so I don't think it was too thing. And he said I missed the point. If Billy's around, I'd fucking patch him in.
I didn't get a chance to see it either, so I can't.
Yeah. If I didn't get a chance to see it, but I didn't get it. Oh, Billy fucking smoked you. I didn't get any of that. So I didn't get it. That's the only thing. So I apologize for not being able to do that. Go ahead. Sorry, you're foul. Yeah, big, scary, long one. You got fucked up. Sorry. Think about the thing you should have said later. Go ahead, Jeff.
All right. Above you from about 15 hours ago, it says, this shows his willpower. Most would snap at the lady. He most likely did not want to go down on her level, and he keeps his cool and composure. In most cases, others would have snap. And God, your people's grammar sucks.
Oh, stop it. No, you're not allowed to criticize grammar.
Nah. He keeps his cool and composure. In most cases, others would have snapped and got dragged out of the panel.
Well, I don't know if it's somebody like Anita Sarkeesian, it's not worth getting dragged out of this panel. I mean, shit, she broke the fucking rules and they stuck up for her. You know, sometimes you gotta get kicked out to show that, VidCon is run by a bunch of phonies and Anita is an extremist.
Well,
so
no, the way to go about it in this sense is you don't lose your cool over. You don't need to get angry and fucking start screaming at her. You can put your points across normally, and then if she starts screaming at you, and then you get dragged out, it's like perfect then.
Yeah,
because then
true,
you've got evidence,
But you know what? That probably would happen even if you didn't act out, and they would present it in a scenario like VidCon did about people showing up in the front row as your fault. You could be like, hey, I didn't do it. I'm not even yelling. I'm not calling anybody's names. I'm the one being called a garbage human. You get the fuck out of here. You're a harasser. So, I'm sorry. She needed to be stood up, too. I got to be honest with you. The most sickening thing is the apologizing for being born Caucasian, And I'm not one of these guys. Yeah, I talk a lot about being Irish and shit, but I mean, fucking, white pride.
Oh, were you white too?
Isn't it great being white? Yeah,
it's the free white club here.
Yeah, it's a white guy club. No, I don't know. It's fucking bullshit. But I do, with anybody, no matter what their ethnicity, one of the things I found so disgusting when I moved to Germany, it was fashionable at the time. Oh, this is a terrible country. We're just terrible people. We've started 2 world wars. We're just terrible. Shut the fuck up. It's a terrible country. Look at all the fucking wonderful things that are here. Look at all the wonderful, it's safe. I go to a club and maybe somebody gets pushed around. Nobody goes to the back of the car and pulls a gun. That's where I come from. You should be grateful, at least. I'm not saying there's no criticism of the government in Germany. Believe me. But you should be grateful. I just find that oinkophobic, like self-deprecating way to handle yourself, which is just a way to say, look how important and even-handed I am, is disgusting. I find it repulsive. And I did find that part of it repulsive. But I thought being a cis white male would be more important than me being, oh, come on, dude. Don't buy into the cult type thinking. That's cult thinking. That's the Catholic shit I born up with. Original sin. You're going to hell unless you find Jesus. You're going to hell unless you give up your privilege. I find that repulsive. Now, he didn't go into specifics on the on his video, but he did say that he said stupid stuff. I hope that's what he was referring to. Nick?
Yeah, again, it's pretty much as I said. I mean, I don't think I've got anything major to add on that again, sorry.
Oikophobic, hate of oneself and surroundings, if I'm not mistaken. And I think ancient Babylon suffered from oinkophobia. I think there was a sign of it. You know, I see a lot of oinkophobia. I read about something. That's why I'm not trying to sound super fucking smart, but I just read about something recently and I used it. Fuck off.
What's your IQ, Tommy?
No, I thought it was an interesting thing. They kind of mentioned that ancient Babylon, everything became, well, you have all these, like, this, at the time, it was a real privileged area. It was the place to be. It was like New York for the whole fucking world. And everybody's like, oh, this sucks. We're terrible people, blah, blah, blah. And their society fell apart. Try to go to Babylon now. Nobody even knows where the fuck it is, quite literally. I've been to Iraq. I know this. There's a few people that think it's here. No, it's here. No, it's gone.
It's a little different over there now.
Yes. It sucks.
In some ways.
It sucks. I've been there.
Are you responsible for this? Did you make it suck?
Did I make it? I didn't make it suck. Somebody else. A lot of people did, though. The British made it suck, too.
I think
by the way, the British made it suck, too, so I don't want to hear any shit from you, Nick. It wasn't just us. And to be honest with you, and to be fair, it sucked before we got there.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, this is from... Ooh, which one of these do I read first? Because he has two of them. I will go with the longer one first. This is from Clubhead. Who cares if she bullied him? Bottom line is these guys are using this video to get views. It is what it is. They're judging him being disrespectful. This is, wow, disrespectful and cussing. Is he attacking Boogie to get views? Yes. I like Boogie. He has a good heart. He's not about to hate like most YouTubers who want views, not being sarcastic. It is what it is. We're in a fucking period.
Yeah.
Considering this man won at the Game Awards and has been in the game for 10 years, he doesn't need advice. He will learn and grow in his own way without hateful opinions. That's all I have to say.
Well, first of all, you lied.
Did they have another comment? That's all I have to say. Didn't they have another comment?
There are no. No.
Look. They're doing it for views is a logical fallacy. I mean, at this point, I mean, it's not really even a criticism. It's like you have read my mind, and you know my motivations. You did not take one shot at any. You didn't bring any of the content of my argument up. You just said you said it's red herring. Instead of attacking what I said and saying why I'm wrong, you said these are your motivations. These are your motivations. Your motivations are false. I know your motivations because I can read your mind, and therefore your argument is irrelevant. $2. Can you help me with an awful live love phone? I kind of need help by Friday Eastern Standard. Shouldn't be more than 8 minutes. Oh, fuck. I guess you don't. I don't know. I mean, I'm supposed to get off the phone. No, it's almost a logical fallacy at this point. I mean, it's not an argument. That's like you're doing it for this reason. You're not really speaking your mind. All right. It's nothing you can prove. It's just horseshit. Nick.
They made absolutely no points there. No. They really didn't do anything of any use.
I'm going to list.
You're not allowed to have your opinion, you know, because you're just doing it just for getting views.
Just to get views.
Are you actually doing this to get views, by the way?
Oh, of course.
Wow, why would you do that?
I don't know.
Doing it on YouTube.
I pay my bills with it.
Pay
my bills with it. Fuckheads like it, you know, and I like doing it. And then, yeah, man, I got like 10 or 11K. Absolutely, I'm glad I got views. By the way,
and you were one of those views.
Yeah. I watched it twice. I'm so into myself. But no, I think that's ridiculous. And by the way, I'm going to leave you a list of people: Kostiv, Nick Cash, David is Gaming, Keemstar. Anybody else we can put in this list?
Oh my!
That's every major war we have, right?
Yeah. Every time there's any criticism,
the argument was made every time. At least Boogie didn't do that. Another thing is one of the reason I want to bring up Boogie's up for criticism. He has. It's not. This is not a Tommy NC thing. He has all his faculties. He's probably smarter than me. He's definitely one more well-spoken. He doesn't trip over his own words and talk really fast. And so, I mean, I think somebody that maybe a little stronger than me academically, which is the impression I get, I think he can take my criticism. I think he can handle it. I think he did a pretty good job. I did feel his damage control, but yeah, whatever.
The main criticism you can have for Boogie in this instance is just that he always tries to pander. He doesn't want to ever upset anyone, and that's just the way he is at this point.
He as much as admitted that.
Yeah.
You can't be an effective commentator if you're going to do that.
Well, that's exactly what he does though all the time. He always tries to be balanced constantly. He doesn't want to upset anyone. I think that's one of his major problems.
You know, it's funny. He did say something like, "This is what I have to do to get to sleep at night." And I'm thinking to myself, if I did things like you, I would never sleep.
You would never show.
Oh God, no! I'd jump in the Rhine. Yeah, I would. White supremacist Tommy, you better be nice to me, Kirsch. You're coming over. But anything else?
Yeah. Oh, from Clubhead or just another comment?
All right. Does that guy have anything interesting to say left, or you want to skip it? I'll leave it up to you.
No. He just makes it be known that he won an award in 2016, and we should show him some respect. Yeah. Well, Barry Bonds is a 4-time MVP or 7-time MVP, the all-time home run king, and he was a roided up motherfucker. I don't mind. Completely irrelevant.
Yes. We show him respect. We did. You didn't watch the show. We did. We on about how respected. We're not talking about his YouTube prowess, what he's earned, what he's done in the past. We praised his comedic ability, his ability to review big game. Oh, didn't I just say he was better than Total Biscuit?
Yes.
Fuck you, dude. You're a fraud. Next.
Nope asks or says, cut Boogie some slack, you guys, and have a moment of empathy. He shouldn't have gone to the panel for health reasons, but it's in the past. It happened. Don't get upset about it. Support him in his time of need and constructively build upon his failure.
I did.
Wasn't that what we were doing?
I did. We agree. I did.
Knocking him down to build him up.
I did it the best way I know how. I have nothing but empathy for.
Good comment. I think they just misinterpreted you.
Yeah. I didn't watch it more than likely.
Yeah.
I did.
I have a feeling that's how a lot of these comments are.
Yeah. I did exactly that, and I agree with you. I don't know why you didn't get that impression. Next.
Oh, that one's going back to the anxiety thing, saying you don't understand it. Okay, C. Marshall says, I don't think Boogie should have done this panel if it's affecting his mental health weeks before, up until the panel, although canceling it and letting everyone down would make his mental health even worse. Either way, although at the same time, I think it was good for Boogie to go on and face his fear.
All right. Oh, we've kind of covered that already.
Yeah.
We've covered that. I don't necessarily agree with him. I don't necessarily disagree with everything he said there. You know. How dare you call me a Nazi? By the way, again, I'm gonna say, like, you know, a lot of Boogie's channel, a lot is about his anxiety issue. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, but he does have all his faculties. I mean, I think it's fair to say he's a very bright man. He's 42 years old. And you know, health comes first. And I'm not like dismissing any of these. What he has. I mean, you're talking. I'm an ex-soldier. I'm sensitive to PTSD. But we don't send soldiers with serious PTSD to a battle zone.
What were you gonna say?
We don't send soldiers with PTSD or real bad to a battle zone. Let me take that back. We probably do, but the person who did that probably should be fucking skinned alive. And I think every soldier would agree with that. That's all. Anything else, Jeff?
This is from LM's videos. This is probably a little too soapy for Shopping the Point, but fuck it. Tommy, I really appreciate you saying that your past adversity shouldn't define you. I and you probably can understand that it's pretty scary to confront the fucked up shit that happened in your childhood. Personally, I'm still having difficulty with my own issues, but you saying that lights a fire under my ass to try and get myself in a better place and a better mindset so that I can become a better person. Even if the things I have to do to get there scare the shit out of me.
I don't know if that's a criticism, but you're welcome. No.
No, that was actually a good comment.
Yeah, it was actually a good comment.
I figured I'd mix one
You're
in.
welcome, sir. I've cured
Aw.
cancer on this show, chronic masturbation problem, and I gave that guy a will to live. No, in all seriousness, yeah, man, I just don't think wallowing in your own disabilities and that's what I said to that guy with the whole cancer thing. Don't harp on the leukemia fact. Say, this is a fact in my life, but when you sit there and you approach girls, just say, this is a part of my life. It's not who I am. I think Boogie is somebody who is either decided or it's a part of his disability. This is who I am. Here's the thing, Boogie. The real world goes on. And, you know, if you were in an actual work environment, not everybody's got to, especially people that are competing with you, with your job, they don't have to consider your PTSD. They don't have to take it into consideration. It's called the real world. Now, I don't know that Boogie's asking for that. Some kind of special treatment. He's basically saying, I can't do this, I can't do that because A, B, and C. But his fans are, and that is wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's sort of a difference between this identity, because it's like, for example, if I was known as the Welsh guy rather than somebody who's Welsh, it's like that. For example, it's the same way. If he's known for being the fat guy rather than actually who he is, that's where the difference comes down to in this sense.
Yeah, I just think, I don't know.
It's like it shouldn't be the defining factor in the end.
Yeah. No, it shouldn't. I shouldn't have to fucking roll back what I'm going to say because he has PTSD. You know? I think in a scenario, let's say we're at VidCon and I was acting up, right? Being a jackass. Boogie's coming around. That shit upsets him. Well, let's cool off. Don't be a dick. This is not the same scenario. This is a criticism of his work, which falls under, I'll say it again, by his own definition, not what he calls abuse. So what the fuck is wrong with all you? I know you're a big fan. I like Boogie too. But you're wrong. Next, Jeff.
All right, Azazel says, just unsubbed, you are stupid on this, man. And then Mystic, you know Mystic, she replies, I don't think he cares.
Read that again? I didn't hear it.
Okay, Azazel said, just unsubbed, you are stupid.
Oh, I don't
on this,
care.
man. And then Mystic replies, I don't think he cares.
This is the problem here, because you're losing subs, and it's because you don't care. If you cared about the subs, you'd be fine. You'd be raising. This is your issue. You're not pandering to everyone that's losing, leaving you.
I don't care. I mean, I've been losing stuff for months. What the fuck's the difference now?
Yeah.
And basically, all the people that hate me come in, tune the fuck in. Because
and give you views, some money.
Well, they give me money, and fucking they know they're not gonna get some fucking rational horseshit here. You know, I'm not trying to build. I'm obviously doing a really shitty job of building my YouTube career. But I'm sorry. I've made this promise. My fans shoot straight no matter what the situation is. So far, they're keeping me in the black. Yeah, that's right. So got to keep doing it. If I want to go grow, I think it's time to start a new channel, which I might. You know, I think that's the thing. But fuckheads will be served. Promise. Made the promise. Gonna keep doing it. It's not for everybody. Like pussies.
Well, yes.
Go ahead.
Okay, this is from Ninja Fuckwan7, so you know this is going to be very coherent.
Great.
No, she did not bully him. Boogie
No.
was acting like a little bitch. He made himself seem like a little girl's victim. Boogie2988 doesn't want to offend anyone on the planet because YouTube is his #1 source of income. I told him so on his channel. Oh, you got him then.
Oh wow, they told him.
You got him.
He told him. He told him on his channel.
Yeah, you got him.
And then he made it seem like he was scared to go to the panel weeks ago, and as it turned out, no one but him and now you, Tommy C's SFTP, he put the whole channel name in there, is even mentioned. Boogie2988 versus Anita. This was 10,000% overblown by him. Nothing there at all.
He's kind of right because I read the situation as of Sunday. I put the picture of him, looked like he was falling asleep when she was ranting and raving like a fucking banshee. And he just looked like he was sleeping. I thought he was like, God, this bitch is crazy. Little did I know he was up there fucking scared out of his wits. You know, I mean, I actually put the picture. I didn't know. If honestly, he don't make that video, my criticism doesn't come out because I don't find out any new information. You know, well, nobody knew that she went back and think, I think it's fucked up that you did this, and I think it's fucked up, and nobody knew that he would take it that personally to make a video. Which does make me think, it has crossed my mind, was this a passive-aggressive attack on Anita? I don't know that, but it has crossed my mind. And if that is the case, that is dishonest. I don't necessarily believe that. But it has crossed my tinfoil mind.
Oh, tinfoil Tommy Smith again.
There we go.
The whole situation is being made up by Tommy. Yeah.
Can we
False
get the
narrative.
Jeff
Can we
Breed's
get
better.
the
So here's one.
tinfoil
Jeff
hat
Breed's
with
better than Keemstar. What did he say yesterday? Anita Sarkeesian?
Anita Sarkeesian.
Does he do that on purpose?
I don't know,
I wouldn't
but
be surprised.
he did call her Sarkeesian 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I don't know.
He sort of made up
He's
for
got
it.
bad dyslexia, man. I'm not fucking even making fun of him because it's so bad. But go ahead. Next. I want to get into that.
Most of these just revolve
Worse than mine.
kind
It's all the
of
same.
repeating. Yeah.
That's all. All
It is
right,
so
we're done.
Okay.
Yeah,
Any
pretty
final
much,
statements,
yeah.
Nick?
No, I think I've given my points quite nicely at this point. I think my general point on this whole thing is that people are misinterpreting what you said. It sounds like people just seem to think that you were bashing on him for having.
You think I'm a dick too?
Exactly.
Let's be honest. You're always telling me.
Yeah,
off,
you're
like,
a fucking
you,
dick.
you
Of
should
course
say do this, and
You're
you
a
should do this,
fucking
and you should be
asshole.
nice, and you should follow the golden rule. And yeah. People will think you're a big fraud. They'll think you're desperate. Don't do this and don't do that. Yeah. That's why I have Nick. I need that. Take calls. All right, I'll take calls.
Guy keeps saying take calls repeatedly. Fine.
Duplicity. All right, I'm gonna let Coyote Man tried to come in yesterday, and I think he fucked it up. If you want to make calls, click in the description box below. If you have it's the link to my Discord. You're more than welcome. Go into waiting to call. You'll be automatically muted, and I will drag you in. Coyote Man 78, you're on the air. The Coyotes still suck. They should probably move to fucking Quebec. 2 days in a row, you're gonna blow it. 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, you blew it 2 days in a row. Goodbye.
That's been the Coyotes. Very underwhelming for 20 years.
Even when they had Mike Gardner, Keith Kachuk, and Jeremy Roenick.
Yeah, thanks for giving us Keith Kachuk. And they still couldn't win anything. But
it's Vanilla Rice. He's on the air. He's a YouTuber.
Hello.
He's a talented
Oh,
guy.
God.
I love Vanilla Rice.
Hey,
What's
number
up,
one, Boogie2988, he's being a bit of a dick. Number two,
Is he being a dick?
they're not a bit of a dick. I mean, but you know, in the sort of sense he's being a bit out of it, right? Number two, Trollsus is a nonce and a rapist.
What's a nonce? Because fucking Chubbs wrote that to me yesterday. I don't know what it means. It's too stupid. What does that mean?
Well, it's just sort of like he's been involved
Like clown's a bit of a nonce.
with children who are under the age of 16.
Who? Boogie?
Trollsus.
What is he? Nick, translate. I don't speak English.
A nonce is a fucking posh person, basically. It's just someone who's fucking posh and just like too poncy for people who are below them.
Well, Boogie's not.
So I don't fucking understand what he's saying.
I'm not on about Boogie2988. I'm on about Trollsus, the blue-haired guy.
What the hell? I've been talking about Boogie992988 for the whole fucking show. It's the theme of the show. Come on now. I didn't open up the phone lines. I talk about Boogie9298. Thank you so much, Adam.
Yeah.
You're awful at this. You know that, Vanilla Rice?
Somebody's Fish Squad strikes again.
By the way, I'm going on vacation and I clipped our little fight. And it's gonna be the first one that I'm gonna re-upload as like a matter of memory. You know? It's the only flashback I think I ever recorded something like, all right, everybody, I'm not too proud of this, but here you go.
The funniest thing, it's like the funniest thing ever. Like, I have you seen the Family Guy thing?
Yeah, that was really
Family
good.
Guy.
That was really good.
That is,
Yeah, you know what my favorite part? You know what my favorite part of that is?
What?
Get that guy out of my fucking Discord. Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? The bomb didn't go. Oh, there it is. Goodbye. The bomb was supposed to go off. I don't know what happened. It got like stuck. Yeah.
Delayed timer.
Yeah, it was like a big delay. What the fuck? Luck, put me on. Where are you, Luck?
I got him.
Luck, just your luck. You got on, and I saw you in the chat. What do you got? Turn my stream down, you nincompoop.
You're be very unlucky.
Yes.
Good, man.
What do you want? What do you got?
I just wanted to say, clown, fuck you. You're on the right wing.
Get the fuck out of here. You're not talking about Boogie. I'm sorry, you blew it.
Oh,
And I know what he's talking about, but it's not fair. We're talking about Nick, whatever your Italian last name is. Go ahead.
Nicholas Diorio.
Diorio.
He's muted.
Nicholas Diorio. 3, 2, 1. You lost it. Fall is cray. You're on here. What's
Can
up?
you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, fuck. Discord is finally working.
Go talk already. I got a show to do.
Okay. Do you think Boogie is fake?
No, I think he's wishy-washy. I don't think he's fake.
Okay.
No, I don't think so. I mean, I don't know the man. No, I think he's wishy-washy. I think he's genuinely good. Why? What do you think?
For the personal way that I watch him, I think that he is fake.
In what way? You must explain yourself. I hate when people do that to me. I will not allow you to do that to Boogie.
Okay, so sorry for interrupting you.
No, you're fine. Stop being so nervous, you big pussy. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay, so the reason I think he's fake is because whenever he gets some criticism, he always he's kind of like what I'm doing right now. He's like stutters and he doesn't get the point across that he's trying to make.
Well, he has gone on and said he ain't good at this shit. And he doesn't like conflict, so he went on a board with a bunch of fucking, I don't know, with a bunch of people that love conflict. I don't know. I don't know if he's fake. I think he means well, but he's out of his league. I don't think he's fake.
Yeah, that's.
And you're not making a very, in fairness, you're not making a very good argument that he's fake. I'm all ears. Yeah. So why are you so nervous? What's wrong with you?
Well, this is the first time I've actually got Discord to work, so.
Oh, great. You know what?
Yeah.
This is the first time you've blown up? Gotcha. Well, some people consider it an honor to be blown up.
It is.
Some people don't. It should be. It should be. I wish I could blow myself up sometimes. Somebody wrote something funny the other day. It's like, God, thank God Tommy doesn't have nuclear codes.
You should blow yourself up at the end of this, yeah.
All right. Who else is in here? Bobby C. Bombi C. I think we already.
Bombi C.
Who else is in there?
Bombi C
I'm going to go to the chat right now. Who wants to fucking disagree with me? Who wants to fight me? Or you could respectfully fight me. You could be a dick. You could think I'd actually rather be a dick because it's easier to
The dicks are
fucking.
funnier. Yeah.
Dicks are funnier. But if you want to be like, if you want to have like an intelligent debate, I'm more than willing to. Things. Who's that? Who should I pull? Me, Nicholas Tsoria. If you fucking blow this, you're done for a week. Nick, you're on the air.
He's got his mic muted. Click the mute button on the mic. Your mic is
he
muted.
fucking? Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he's server muted.
He's server muted.
Ah.
Server muted?
All right, Nick. What do you got? What do you got?
All right, I think you got the wrong guy for the job. I don't think this was Boogie's fight.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got the guy who panders his own content so much that his most popular videos are like something anything for views would do, jumping a fat guy into a pool.
What are you talking
about?
about?
He stands up here and he tries to like fight cyberbullying and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But this is all the guy's got.
I thought you were gonna
He
fight
can't
me.
go outside. No, I agree with you, but
That's not a
don't
fight,
agree
then.
with you.
That's not a fight.
It's not a fight.
I agree with you.
I'm sorry, I'm nervous.
Right.
I don't think a lot of the stuff you said is true on the fact that I think
Like
this
what?
is your
Like
fight.
what? Like what?
I
We're not
think-
doing.
I think if iDubbbz was standing up there, everything you say would be true. I think if you were standing up there, everything that you said would be true. But I don't think Boogie gives two shits. I think Boogie has to pretend he gives two shits to pander the other half of
That's
the
a different
audience.
argument. That's not an argument I'm making.
It doesn't matter whether he gives a shit or not, though, in this instance.
Yeah, it really doesn't. He still put. I think he put. That's my issue is he's putting free speech in the platform in a bad spot. I mean,
but I
well,
don't
you're
think he cares
saying
about free speech
you're
on the
saying he's
platform.
being you're saying he's being a lousy human being. I didn't go that far.
I don't even think he's being a lousy human being.
Well, if
he
he's
loses
doing
his
everything he says you're
platform, if
doing.
he loses his audience.
If he's
What does he
doing,
got
he's
left?
just
He
doing
can't
absolutely
even
everything
leave
for
the
views,
house.
and he has no courage of his convictions, and he's this is all a big work just to get through there and fucking pander, then that is pretty fucking lousy and it's dishonest. So I mean,
He hasn't got much else, dude.
well, you're saying he's a lousy person. You're proving my point, you rocket scientist.
Yeah, to a degree.
Yeah, get out.
He makes a lot of
Get
content
out.
and then he panders a lot of content.
All right, you don't like Boogie, all right? Who likes Boogie? Thanks for the call. Who likes Boogie? Is anybody in there? Let me guess who isn't in there. Long goldfish guy or whatever the fuck his name is. I bet he's not in there.
Big scary long
not.
one.
Yeah. He's not in there, is he? They're never in there, are they?
No.
No.
No,
There's a lot of people saying to get Baz in. I don't know if they disagree with you or not, or if they're just fucking.
How about Tiny Hole Timmy?
Don't know who they are.
I'm sure he'll have something intelligent to say. Tiny old Timmy right here.
Hey, dude, I heard you've been talking some major cash money shit about my boy Boogie.
Yeah? Well, where are you from, by the way?
I'm from motherfucking Texas. Boy.
Yeah? All right. Well, you're going to go up against this Yankee right here. You let me have it, boy. Let me have it, boy.
Dude, you keep talking about Boogie2988. I'm liable to choke slam you through all 9 levels of Dante's Inferno. That's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny. That's funny. Because you're from Texas. How could you lift me up? You're overweight.
Bitch, I ain't got no problem lifting that whole hairline up.
What do you want? Wait, are you just going to continue to be hysterical, or do you have an argument? Because I'll let you do both. I don't care.
Yeah, man, motherfucking Boogie2988. He got me through some tough times, dude.
I like Boogie, too. All I'm doing is criticizing him, dude.
Nah, man, you ain't criticizing. You're being a bully.
Oh, come on, man. That's not true. I did nothing but praise him.
Yeah, dude, you being a motherfucking bully. Dude.
I think you're a big, dumb Texan that doesn't know how to listen. How about that?
I think you're a stupid Jersey dick.
You're right. But that doesn't change you at all, does it? Well, I do like Boogie, whether you believe it or not. And I don't think I'm talking shit, because talking shit implies that I'm just saying rotten shit. I'm not. I'm really being critical. I do. And I want him to be effective and a good weapon, and to stand up for what's right on the platform and help people that are legitimately getting cyberbullied. I've said that over and over again. I do that and I believe it. I just don't think he's a guy for the job. But I do think he could be. Everybody else is sitting there fucking, they have low expectations for Boogie. He's like, well, he can't do it because of this, and he can't do it because of that, and he has anxiety, and he doesn't like conflict, but he goes in a place where there's lots of conflict. That's all I'm saying, dude. I think, honestly, you're from Texas. You like the military?
Yeah, it's all right.
Oh, yeah, come on, man. All I'm doing is a basic training thing, bro. That's all I'm doing, swear to God. All I'm doing.
Yeah, man, but you got to understand, dude, there's a difference between doing shit online and being face-to-face.
No, the mental part of it's exactly the same. And I can personally attest to that.
Yeah, but
it's a mind over matter thing, dude. I really believe that. No, it's a mind over matter thing. I really believe that. I am not being hateful.
Dude, the Boogie2988, he's a gentle soul, dude. Come on now.
All right, then don't go on the stage. If he's telling him he can't do it, I accept that. I'm not calling him a coward. Not everybody's built like I am. Not everybody's built for something like that. I mean, it's Nina Sarkeesian. I don't know if anybody's built.
Are, dude. You look like you fall apart. You put a rucksack on that back.
Now, but I fucking did 10 years. It's probably because I did 10 years.
10 years is fucking combo, dude. You carry
I did put we have the heavier shit, you motherfucker. We got to put the SIG-Guard. Carry a SIG-Guard's radio. Carry a SIG-Guard's radio, you fuck in the field. Try that.
Bad luck, dude.
What? Carry the SIG-Guard's radio.
I see. You mean a fucking ASIP?
Hey, you were in. You were in. No, I'm talking about the old SIG-Guard thing, the whole fucking backpack. Try dragging that around, fuck face.
A what?
The whole setup.
A man pack?
Fuck off.
A man pack weighs like 14 fucking pounds.
No, that's all the shit that I fucking had on it. I'm sorry, but here's the thing. Whether I was, you know what? It's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Whether I was infantry or not, I do believe, and you know what? I was a big pussy before I went in, and it made me, just by that, I don't know, faggy Fort Jackson time I did, it made me fucking be able to stand up to people like this. And I believe Boogie could too, if he was just shown how to do it. If I'm wrong and he's a sensitive soul, like you say, so be it, but get off the fucking stage. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
You gotta give him a little pat on the back. That's all he needs.
I fucking love the guy. Oh, you're ridiculous. Jesus Christ. I hope all the Arabs move to your fucking town. Get out of here. God, Texas needs more immigrants.
He was like the American version of Pig Dot or something.
I think he's. Is Pig Dot there, by the way? Because I saw him in the chat.
I don't know, but you know who suggested that guy in the Discord?
Huh? Oh.
Jade returned.
Oh really? Did she have any work suggestions from Gold? That guy wasn't gonna fucking That guy wasn't gonna let me fucking. God. Well, you got to keep your fucking narrative that I'm being a lousy person. You know. Baz. All right, we'll put on Baz. Yes. Baz, you're in here.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Super. How are you?
I wanted to come in because Vanilla Ice fucked up. He was trying to point out that I understand that Boogie's the theme.
Yeah.
But I would like to change the theme slightly.
Really?
To talk
Are you
about
great?
Troll
Do it
Zeus.
somewhere else. Where do you get? It's my show, not yours.
Oh my god.
No,
Don't
you
change
guys
the theme, guys.
Hey, Niggity, change your name. Maybe I'll put you in. I don't like that. Jerk off. Maybe Anita Sarkeesian start calling me a racist, and I'll fucking freak out. George's Cross. You're the last caller today. Congratulations.
Hello. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, sir.
Nope.
Okay.
Yes.
I reckon Boogie is doing the ultimate metagaming here. You got to think about it. Like most people who are hardened, independent thinkers, already anti-SJW. Now the soft, feely types, all the people like buy into like the emotional crap, they're going to start turning against Anita Sarkeesian because Boogie's played the ultimate victim card.
Yeah.
So he's probably going to win over a bigger audience of like, it's the sorts of people that like, oh, let's all get together, let's hug.
So you think this is a passive-aggressive attack on Anita?
The video that we watched.
I've suggested this earlier in the show. You think that's dishonest, though?
Like,
that means he's not
dishonest.
what he appears to be. He's not. It's about fucking over Anita, which doesn't really bother me in the grand scheme of things. But it does hurt his reputation if you're right.
Yeah, but I've watched Boogie for a long time. I watched him for 5-6 years now, and I do believe he does have anxiety.
I do.
And
too.
I do believe I reckon she made him feel probably very shit.
Yeah,
but I do think the fact he made the video, I think, is almost it's passive aggressive. He's telling the truth, but I think he's using that.
I think it's crossed my mind. The best criticism that I saw on his last video, clearing up the video that he fucked up before that, the one I criticized yesterday, was it's not about your anxiety, or it's not even about being a coward. It's that you let Anita off the hook, and that's what. People are pissed off, and people that don't like the comparison of me making to a neo-Nazi or a Ku Klux Klansman or an extremist of any sorts, right? That's the kind of if you softball the Klansman. Thank you so much for. I'm not changing my name. I want to talk to you. Well, you can't until you change your name, but you can donate money. I think that fuck, that donation really threw me. Help me, Nick. Help me.
It threw me off as well now, so.
What was I talking about?
I started thinking about Niggerty's name then.
So did I. That's why you gotta change your name.
You're not saying that she was like part of the KKK or a neo-Nazi.
Yeah. See, the thing is, if I went and softballed somebody like that, I'd be fucking. Everybody would be jumping in my ass too. Jesus, Tommy, what are you fucking doing? You're supposed you didn't want to upset fucking the Grand Wizard of the Ku Klux Klan. What's the matter? You didn't want to upset Anita Sarkeesian. She's been bad for gaming and called gamers losers and stuff. That's the fucking real. It's even more than anything I said yesterday. That is really the main problem with Boogie. And now what you're saying, Sir Georges, is the whole thing was a fucking passive aggressive attack, which crossed my mind. But I don't know that this is deliberate. I don't know.
Okay. Let me elaborate on what you just said because I'm thinking about what you just said. Mm-hmm. Basically, you're saying like if it was the KKK or something like the KKK don't rely on emotional arguments, like where they kind of do. They kind of feel like
no, they do. They're gonna take your home. These people are gonna come and take everything away from you. Do you want that? No, they do.
But the feminists play like that. We're helping the.
What do you mean? They do. There is no. Sorry, you're wrong. I gotta stop you. I'll let you finish, but I gotta stop you. They rely exactly on emotional arguments. There is no greater emotion than hate. No more powerful one. They lie everything. But you can go finish. I apologize.
Yeah, but it's different type of emotion. Like feminists rely on sympathy, and like people looking at them think, oh, we've got to protect them, we've got to look after them. KKK, they're relying on hate and anger, but they're relying on a different type of emotion. So if you took them out at the root with the emotion of like hate and anger, you might win over some people. Quite hateful.
I don't know. I think the KKK, these typical right-wing hate groups, rely on overt, in-your-face hate and anger. I think Anita Sarkeesian relies on passive-aggressive hate and anger. I just think it's just two different breeds, but it's the same goal and really the same type of person. But thank you very much. Here's the problem. I got to get rid of you because Pig Dot's here.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, he's a fucking celebrity. That's it.
It's good to speak.
Good speaking to you too, sir. Sorry if I hung up on you too quick. I honestly didn't mean it. Well, come on. It's shot from the point. What do you want, you big, dumb limey?
All right.
What do you want? You've been saying...
You hear me?
So you say yes, loud and clear.
Oh, okay. So what I think about Boogie2988 is Troll Zeus is an alleged nonce.
What's a fucking? I'm still not getting this nunce thing. That's like a new fucking. It's like a hip Brit thing to say now, right?
I don't know. It's like I don't think people say it that much anymore. People used to say it in the past, though.
I saw fucking Chubb say it, and when Chubb says something, all the other fucking Brits
it's just a dumb English squad. That's what I call these guys.
Do you know what nonce means?
I just said I didn't, you rocket fucking scientist.
What does it mean then? Come on, tell me.
Why are you so dumb? I want to know this, Pig. You're
asking a question, a simple question.
I don't know. I said I fucking didn't know. I answered the question.
Oh shit! I thought you said you did.
I don't know. I don't know what. I'd never heard that expression before.
Right, it means paedophile. Nonce means paedophile.
Oh, does it really?
Yeah.
I don't like that. I don't like it. You know,
it's got a few different meanings.
Does it?
Yeah, I've definitely heard it used not in that sense.
What does dipshit mean? Does it mean dipshit, pig dot?
It's pig dot.
Pig dot. Why do you even have a following on Twitter?
Excuse me, what?
Did you ever meet Pip Lad? Because you guys are like fucking. You should go bowling together or something.
Oh no. Like we follow each other. I've talked to him a lot, but
did you record that conversation?
No.
You should have. It's a fucking podcast and a half.
Sorry, I think we're straying away from
Shot from the dipshits. How about that?
Right, okay. It's a bit nasty.
What Pig Dot does do, he posts memes on Twitter, which is sometimes funny.
The thing is, I have
that's
to admit,
the skills he does.
I have to admit, because I was gonna do this thing with Pig Dot where, because he was always begging me to follow him back, like a big bitch that he is. But I was gonna actually drag it fucking on as a thing, as like a theme, and eventually I was gonna follow him anyway. But Clown, who's essentially my fucking boss, told me to follow him back. I'll be honest with you. I haven't regretted it. I fucking laugh a lot, and I highly recommend her. You follow this dipshit back to Plixit, to Bamboozle 2.0. Yeah, get on the phone, Pit. Two dipshits. You guys can talk about Star Wars the whole time. I wouldn't miss an episode. I'll be perfectly honest with you, Big Dot.
Oh, we might make it.
Nah, I doubt it.
Do you know what our first topic's gonna be?
Me.
No, well, you're going to be the second topic. But the first topic is going to be iNabba TVs and Vanilla Rice's new video.
Oh, really?
That's some groundbreaking shit. That is.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! All right, go.
Watch it. Watch it, Tom.
What the fuck? Listen, all right. I'm just gonna fucking throw. I'll tell you to go watch Vanilla Rice just simply because I like the son of a bitch, and he has been funny in the past. If you like dipshit high school teenage humor, he's the guy for you. And if you're British, you'll probably understand and get it. I won't. I'm a grown man. But to be honest with you, you kill yourself. Don't say that to me. But no, go see Vanilla Rice. I do like him. I kind of like your stuff, and that will be one of the clips. You guys, anything to finish this up with? I think today was a success.
I think it was too.
It was very good. Very good.
I appreciate both your input. Why does everybody write in time? Is ML Joe here? I don't see it. I'd put you in. I know you have half a fucking brain in your head. He stopped making fucking videos, ML Joe. It's not shite comedy. Yes, it is. And you made a criticism. You put me in a video and said I just did shit for views or help VWQ for views. Fuck you, ML Joe. How dare you? I like VWQ. Why can't I like anybody? And by the way, motherfuckers, guess who I got helped get? Oh, good. It's his fucking. It's goddamn Around the Tube News. So all you motherfuckers better be nice to me. I've got him to break 1,000. He's getting 100 a day now. Because I'm a hero. I get people subs. I cure masturbation. I fucking cure cancer. And I fixed Boogie's ass. Melissa! And Melissa. All right, everybody. Thanks so much for being a part of it. I really hope you like, sub, share, and do all that good stuff. We'll be back tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time from G6. And yeah, see you tomorrow. Peace.
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence. Devil fighting, rebel titan, weed smoking alchemist. Fake identities, okay, you cool with Jason Bourne. Running with these Wolverines, okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Chi-Town, the King's home, slapping fives, black stones. 6 Mile to danger zones, bullets look like waffle cones. Folk affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe, here's a headline.